maximum of this match. But I just feel that when he was 50, he said 5 years. He signed a new 5-year deal with his dart sponsors Unicorn, and he said, at 55, I'll have another look at it. I can't see him finishing, Rod. I really can't.
Well, when you look at these type of tournaments, you know, the Dubai Masters, he's come out here, he's thoroughly enjoyed himself. You know, there will be other tournaments at this sort of status. He's going to want to be involved. Now, to be involved, you've got to be in that top 8 or get a wild card. So he'd rather not take the wild card. Phil Taylor all wants to earn it on merit. So to do that, he's got to stay in the rankings. To stay in the rankings, you've got to play the tournament. So, and Phil cannot sit on his backside. He could not watch darts on TV without being a part of it.
You can't see him finishing at 55 unless there's a massive dip in form when he joins the pack, which looks unlikely. But I just can't see him finishing for at least another 6 or 7 years. I think he'll get to 55 and he'll say, right, 5 more years and I'll have another look when I'm 60, unless there's a noticeable dip in his performances.
Well, I'm always promoting the youth. The PDC are going to have massive youth and challenge tours next year, 2 separate ones. I'm telling them that we've got all the talent coming through. But Phil Taylor, you're right, he could be there at 60 still throwing this standard.
But you talk about the youth. Taylor's been beaten by a couple of young kids, hasn't he, in Pro Tour tournaments in the last month or so. David Pallet with Adam Hunt have both beaten Phil Taylor.
Josh Payne has beaten him as well.
On the Pro Tour. Pallet beat him as well. I mean, these kids who live in the dream have beaten Phil Taylor.
The standard of the youth on the Challenge Tour is incredible. There's some great players out there. Kurt Parry, like you say, Adam Hunt. There really is an array of players that are coming through, and it may take another 3 or 4 years, but they will come through in abundance, and they're not scared of anyone.
Taylor. Well, that was unlucky. 2 double 20s to lead double 12.
88. And you require 80.
And Hamilton here to hold his throw. Bit of pressure on it. Only going to have one dart. That's awkward. Going to have to aim to the right, I think.
60.
Yeah, it was all that second dart made it very difficult. Taylor here to break.
Well, now he wants double top. Hamilton was miles away. Phil Taylor isn't. Gets a breaker throw, takes a 3-1 lead.
What a turnaround. This is what Andy Hamilton is capable of. This is what he does. We've seen it so often in the big TV events. 4-1 down, throwing here to go 6-4 in front against the power.
I mean, Phil has tampered with his darts, you know, quite a bit over the years to try and improve himself. But this time, you know, them other darts that were the gold colour, I just thought that he was playing absolutely brilliant with them. When he moved from a straight barrel to this bulbous dart, I thought that may be the wrong, but he proved me wrong over that. But this time, he really is finding it a lot longer, a lot harder to get the consistency.
He had new stems in the Premier League a week ago as well. Never afraid to change.
But there's an old saying, Stuart, don't change something that isn't broken.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's Raymond van Barneveld has taken 6 years to come round to that. In the greatest game ever in 2007. Spent the best part of 6 years doing all sorts, mucking around with his darts. Switched back to the darts he won the World Championship with, and he's played the best he's played since then.
Well, if you win a World Championship and you beat Phil Taylor in the final, you know, with unbelievable averages and power scoring, I just can't understand why you'd want to change. It really does baffle me at times, but you know, people do it. I remember Mark Duppridge trying to change the way Phil lays his darts, and in my opinion, it ruined Mark's game.
Mark Durbridge, former World Championship finalist. A blast from the past who's making a comeback on the Pro Tour. Mark Durbridge won the World Masters, lost to Taylor in the World Championship final, lost to Taylor in the World Match Play final as well, and he's had some problems with a really bad shoulder, hasn't he? Durbridge making a comeback on the Pro Tour. Taylor here hoping to make a comeback on the big stage in Dubai. He was 4-1 up. Look at treble 17.
Well, a chance here for Hamilton to take a two-leg lead. Got to look at the 19s. Can't go up to the 20s on the 129. 19 treble. Now the treble 20 will leave in the bullseye. Phil may only get one dart on the double, but he may not get any if Hamilton can take this bullseye out. Oh, what a great check out. Phil nods his head as he sees the dart go straight in the bullseye.
Andy Hamilton. And Taylor averaging 90, well below par, but right back in this match now. Is Taylor favourite now?
Yeah, I think you'd always put Taylor favourite from here, but Andy Hamilton knows that Phil Taylor has not hit enough trebles. So if he can hit, get a couple of 140s in each leg, he's going to give himself chances. I mean, that was a massive chance in the previous leg. I mean, I believe that he was going for the 3, just missed the big 3 and hit the 19. Still in the same area, but it just throws your concentration off a bit that you've actually missed a big number. Is this going to be Taylor's second, the maximum? There's been a few legs since we've seen one. Is this the start of Phil Taylor's resurgence in this game? I mean, he took a 4-1 lead and let Hamilton come back at him.
Yes, he did. But then the darts from Taylor, not what we normally expect from the power. I just wonder whether the darting doubts might start creeping into Andy Hamilton's mind. I guess we're gonna find out the answer to that in the next 15 or 20 minutes.
Well, a lot of the games this evening have gone backwards and forwards. The Wade Whitlock went backwards and forwards 3 times. Lewis against Barneveld. I mean, the amount of doubles he hit, he should have been well up on Van Barneveld. And of course, Newton against Van Gerwen, he really had the chance to stamp his authority. Double top now for Taylor.
62.
Well, he'll be back. 4-1 up, lost 5 consecutive legs, Taylor. On the verge of winning a 3rd successive leg himself to retake the lead against Andy Hamilton. As the opening night of the Dubai Darts Masters draws to a close.
Brilliant legs, 12 darts, and it was against the throw, and that's when you've got to do it. So now you've got to hang on to your throw, and that will really put the pressure on, and this is going to be pressure at its utmost. Hamilton's 5th maximum, and he really has taken the game to Phil Taylor now, and Phil Taylor's in a bit of problem here, I'm afraid. Stu, he's really got to pull it out of the bag.
Well, he's in a lot of trouble the way things are, but it just goes to show the great character and courage and sheer bottle, if you like, of Andy Hamilton. The way that he's come back and then saw Taylor take the advantage, and Hamilton's come back at him again. But that 12-darter to break the throw was possibly the best leg of the night so far in the conditions and the match situation, delicately poised as it was.
But Phil, in the whole of this match, even when he's put a dart in the treble 20 or the treble 19, he's not followed it up enough with 2 trebles with each visit, and he's allowed Andy chances to get back, and that's exactly what, with these players, they're so good, they can all of a sudden fire a 12-dart leg, 11-dart leg, and that's what Hamilton's done at such a crucial time. Now Phil Really has got to fill it up. And again, the darts have been a little bit wayward.
And you require 130.
Well, indeed, 6 darts from here. Is it going to be a third leg on the trot for Andy Hamilton to take him to within 1 of a notable victory over Taylor?
100.
Well, he's going to get 3 darts to do it. Whether he goes 6 for the double 16 or goes straight for the treble double 19, we will see. But Taylor needs another treble to put some pressure on, and he's not done it again. And as I just said, that's not enough pressure.
Now, which way will he go? Is he going to split it, or is he going to go straight for it?
Straight for it.
Fantastic dart! What a dart that was! From 4-1 down, he steps up to throw for a famous, famous win on the opening night here in Dubai.
Well, we've not had a game go all the way to the deciding leg. And Andy Hamilton, of all the times to kick off with a bad score, he's done it in the most important leg of this match for him. And Taylor's not really punished him.
Yeah, could have been worse. Could have, after the first dart from Taylor, could have been a lot worse for Andy Hamilton.
Oh, that's a good dart. Needs another one. Then he gets the throw back. Needs the 140 or the 137. Does exactly that. Taylor didn't really hammer him in them first 3 darts. And Hamilton now with a bit of a lead in the leg.
Oh, frustration from Taylor. The last dart hitting the treble 1. So Hamilton with the advantage. Oh, with the advantage now. Unlucky. Kiss off the barrel, taking it into the wrong treble. But he'd settled for that. He'd settled for that. Potentially 6 darts away from switching off the power in Dubai.
Yes, even the 140. And again, you know, it's set up for another treble and he just didn't hit it. So Hamilton will have 6 darts from here. Oh, and that's a great first dart. There is so much room in that treble. Got to come down to the 19s. Or is he staying there? He liked the line. Loved the line. Not liked it. And really now, 2 darts at double top to end Phil Taylor's game here in Dubai. Could be the end of the Masters for this year for Phil Taylor.
And you require 59.
We shall see Hamilton then to cause a big upset on the opening night here in Dubai. Takes out tops, and Andy Hamilton stuns Phil Taylor. What a performance